One Battle After Another is a movie directed by Paul Thomas Anderson. It captivates you with its story. Now, one thing I want to note that this is the first Paul Thomas Anderson film that I've watched. I don't know if these things I'm going to mention are common within his films, so if they are, let me know, because I really like how he does this movie. So with that out of the way, let's get into this review. The first thing I liked about the film was how quick PTA gets into it. Most films would have a 20-minute long intro on who does what to stretch out the movie to 3 hours. With One Battle, it instantly lets you know who these people are and what their plans and motives will be. And with characters already established within the first 10 minutes, it helps pace the movie along much better. And more on pacing. It was one of the first movies I've seen in a long time that didn't have me wondering about when it was gonna end. Its pacing was able to maintain a buttery smooth rate for the entirety of the film. The sound design in the film is another thing that was well done. During any dialogue, there were never any moments of characters talking so quietly that you'd need subtitles to understand them. Kind of like my videos. Almost every sentence was audible to hear, no matter the sounds that were happening around them. I don't know if it was the theater I went to that caused this, but every time a gun was used, it sounded like it was fired right in front of me. And going off of that, every gunshot had some sort of weight to it, whether it was firing out of joy, fear, or survival. And no one is killed just for the sake of having a death on screen. Every death is with intent and adds to the story and emotional tone of the film. This aspect of the film helped me feel more immersed with the story. The editing is very well done in this film. Some scenes are focused on one thing and then hard cut right to another. This type of editing reminds me of how The Sopranos would do its editing. One scene had Tony gabagooing it up at his place, the next had someone getting turned into Swiss cheese. And of course the music. Jonny Greenwood, a frequent collaborator of PTA, does an incredible job with the soundtrack. It helps build the intensity of the scenes and keeps you on the edge of your seat. But I feel this movie wouldn't have worked so well if not for the actors themselves. Starting with the biggest name actors, DiCaprio does such a fantastic job at portraying the aging revolutionist Bob Ferguson. His performance made me forget I was watching Leonardo DiCaprio in a movie and was instead watching Bob in real time. Sean Penn also captures the egocentric Colonel Lockjaw amazingly. Teyana Taylor, for what little screen time she has, is fantastic as Perfidia Beverly Hills, playing a woman who wants to continue the revolution she fights for while also having a family to worry about. Benicio del Toro is such a great comic relief and supporting character in the form of Sensei Carlos. But I want to put emphasis on another actor, that being Chase Infinity. Which, first of all, what a name. Apparently she got her name from the Batman Forever character Chase Meridian and from the Toy Story quote, "To Infinity and Beyond." But would you believe me if I said that this was her debut film, and only her second acting gig? Because that's exactly what this is. And for her second gig and debut into film, her acting had me thinking she already had years of experience prior to this. She, like Leo, captures the character of Willa so greatly that I thought I was watching a real person's life unfold in front of me. Overall, this movie was a great experience and had me on the edge of my seat for almost half its runtime. I'd rate this movie a 10 out of 10 film and would even consider it for a nomination as a Best Picture film.